Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What up? What up? What up? What's going on, 7 Mile Radio family? This is In the Mix, and we're here with your girl, Miss Happy, and you already know.
The neighborhood Negro. It's your boy Trouble.
The neighborhood who?
The neighborhood Negro.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I feel that. What up, y'all? This your girl Charlie Dalray.
Listen, we gonna start it off real light because we about to be on some real bull crap. Cause Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh yeah, we about to
Alabama.
I think it's Bama.
Them niggas is.
Hey, look, like I don't even think you should disrespect how you say that shit. They ain't come to play.
Yeah, I think you put some respect on their name.
Look, they got respect on their name.
I'm telling you
what.
what.
I was trying to put my little southern swing on that. My grandfather from Alabama.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this is why white folks were scared of us back in the day, y'all. Because when we stick the fuck together,
when we
that's
come
what you're supposed to do. That's what black people, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you do. You see one of our own, you like, oh no, we ain't having that. That's what you supposed to do. That's why they scared of us. That's why they scared of
Can we
us.
stay united? Can we stay a united front?
Listen, I ain't gonna
But
tell
you
you
know
no
the vibe.
lies. That shit put me in a great fucking mood today.
Me too.
I caught wind of that video. It was the first thing I seen on social media when I woke up
I
this
was
morning.
watching it
I was
all
like, what
day
is this?
yesterday.
Yeah,
I literally was watching it all day yesterday. When I seen it, I kept watching the video.
I seen memes floating around, but I ain't know what the fuck was going on. And I had seen that video of the old man with that with the Hell in a Cell energy. He had like that WWF type like Hardy Boy. He was like a Hardy Boy or some shit. I don't know what the fuck with that chair.
It did remind you
That
of
nigga was-
wrestling. It did.
That's exactly
and it
what
was
it was.
weird because
And I
the
seen it
They definitely got
Summerfest
Royal Rumble.
Definitely.
was here
The day
this
after
weekend.
SummerSlam.
Then
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I said Summerfest, but
He
SummerSlam
had
after.
tickets.
Yeah.
He had tickets, but I seen him video and I didn't have, it wasn't no context to it, so I didn't know what the fuck it was for. I was gonna share it, but then I was like, I don't want to look like the ignorant black dude because he did hit an old white lady with the chair. So I was like, I'm not sharing that shit. I watched it like 18 times. I laughed at it and I kept it moving.
I really wasn't for him hitting the lady with the chair.
Fuck her too.
I was.
fuck
Because
'em.
she was in the mix.
Fuck is you
was.
doing
She got
over
in the
here?
mix,
Why are
you
you
know?
here?
She got in the mix.
She was in
Oh,
the
why
mix.
are you here? Now you got to get your ass
Man.
whooped too.
And then did you
But
see the
they was-
sister that seen him and hit her with a chair? That's what you get.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she was hyped too. Like, yeah.
And
Like,
what you, if you see the full video, that same chick was whooping her at
Yeah, I know.
first.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah, she dropped her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she said when she was down there on the ground. She had to say something.
She said-
something
She
that
definitely
warranted
said
a
something.
chair to the head. Like, that
Yeah,
was
because he came.
something for that old school gentleman. That nigga looked like he got one of them old school vans with the bed in the back.
Oh my gosh.
Like he smell of Newports, Old Spice,
And
We got a cooler back there.
Ben
too.
Gay and motherfucker. That nigga drink. He drink Earl Stevens and Ian
He got
J.
a bunch of keys on.
That was a mini race war.
That
Got the little
shit
taco
was
meat
awesome.
hanging out.
That shit was awesome.
It
that
was
like
awesome, and then people don't understand why we're so hyped up about it. Is because
And I'm about to say, it's some white person somewhere that's going to be like, oh, well, they're going to say that we're wrong when we get hype about the police killing them type shit. Like when but this is the reason why, right? Because we receive injustices from your end of the spectrum so much that it's delightful.
yeah.
Right? To see
For
y'all
hundreds of years.
finally getting some type
Yeah.
of
instant
A
repercussion.
consequence.
Yeah,
Right.
it was very gratifying.
Oh,
and to
instant.
that white person, I would say to them, carry your ass on down to Alabama and tell them niggas that to their face.
Please do.
Specifically that old nigga with
Hey,
that chair.
look,
Because he didn't give a fuck.
come
That
around
nigga
any
was
black
smacking
person right now and
midgets.
tell them to their face. I ain't gonna lie. Come around any black person right now.
Man, but to give it a little context, if you haven't seen the video, pretty much what was happening was it was a ferry, right? So they got something down there in Alabama that's like the Detroit Princess, basically.
Right, yeah.
Right.
They do
Checking it out.
a sipping. I forget what they call it, a sipping something,
Sail,
a
sip and
cruise, a
sail
sipping
or
cruise,
something.
sip and sail. That's what it's called, sip and sail. So they were trying to dock the boat, and some white folks, it was like
There
two
was
little
some
personal
a-holes.
boats. They was like two little personal boats. They was deep, about 10 of them.
White folks are some entitled motherfuckers.
Right,
Yeah,
the
they
security
some
guard
a-holes.
told him, which was the old guy who popped it off. He told him,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, listen, y'all can't park there. They trying to dock this boat." So they was like, basically like, "Fuck you,"
Fuck
and they
you.
walked away and left their boats there. So he went to undock their boat. And obviously, it's a boat. You could just push it. He pushing it out the way. So when the guy see him pushing the boat out the way, he ran back down there, and that's when the video recording start. So you see the
right.
101 at first.
Right.
Then I don't know what that bat signal thing that nigga did when he threw the hat in the sky. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
didn't know
that
what
meant.
that was.
That was like,
I
my
seen
niggas!
that. What was? I'm like,
He threw that
What kind of
bitch up
flavor?
high in the
I
sky
watched it a
too.
couple times. I'm like, what was that?
I didn't know why he did that.
Yeah.
But them niggas on the boat did. That must have been like, they was like, they
That was
told him
some
before he went
Alabama
over there.
stuff right there.
Yeah, they like, nigga, if you ever in trouble, throw the hat in the sky.
Cause like
nigga.
you know we had
And
a
the nigga
call
gonna
in my
die.
old neighborhood when we heard that.
Yeah,
we
hootie
knew-
hoo, nigga.
Hootie hoo,
Nigga.
hootie hoo,
Hootie hoo.
right. You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
That meant the
That's
block is
hilarious.
hot.
The
That
block
nigga-
is
And
hot.
just the emphasis in which he threw it up, right?
It was
like
the way
it
it
was
was-
something to it.
Something
dog.
to
Like,
it.
was.
Something.
It was.
He said, "No, this like
Yeah, because usually if you finna scrap, you throw it to the side.
Nah, he threw
He
it
was
high.
right.
He threw it to the sky.
He threw it
Like,
down.
what is that?
Like that bitch was finna turn to a transformer or a Pokemon gonna jump out that bitch or something
Right.
and just get his back or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was calling
That
the
was
Avengers.
crazy. That
He's
was
calling the
crazy,
Avengers
dog.
on
Like-
that shit, boy. 'cause
Everything about that video is
it's hilarious. And so when I first seen it, I like, you know, when you watch it at the beginning, you get angry. You like,
that shit
I
was
can't
like
believe these
watching. It was
motherfuckers.
like a movie. Like that shit was staged. But
Yeah.
it's like the just the sequence. Of
Everything
it all
about it was
just-
perfect.
Yeah,
Everything
Yeah,
about it
the-
was
Yeah, it was
perfect.
And
beautiful.
then,
I'm not gonna
right
lie.
after the dudes start jumping on him, I'm watching the video and I'm upset. I'm like, y'all gonna jump that man?
Yeah.
And then I seen the dude.
As a kid, he was
Swimming,
over
swimming.
16.
That man was swimming.
He was
I'm
over
like,
16 years old. Yeah, they was calling him Scuba Gooden Jr. on the internet.
Junior. On the Breakfast
called him
Club.
Scuba Gooden Jr.
said, man, I almost crashed when I heard that.
Dog, they called him Scuba. He swam over there, you know. The nigga Ricky Smiley said he swam over. We gonna give him an honorable mention award because he swam
nigga-
over. He said
yeah,
that
that
nigga
nigga
said
Purple
when he
Heart.
got out the water, he ain't do nothing but dry off because he ain't do nothing, but he got over there.
I know
though.
he was doing stuff.
Yeah, he did.
If
I
you
seen him.
see-
I seen him going. He was going crazy.
No,
bro.
but it
Eventually
was
in the
almost
video.
like watching a sport because when I seen dude in the
In the 100
water
in the breaststroke.
swimming, right?
Yeah.
I was
100
like,
meter
yeah, and it was just like it kept getting hyped, like at each clip.
Yeah, and
was
then it's
like,
different
And,
angles.
then they
Yeah,
turned
everybody
this
got
way,
different
and some
angles,
more
y'all.
action going
Man.
on. Like, damn.
Now look, now from the last angle I showed, right? So if you look at the first video when the old head was getting jumped, when he finally got up, he ran, he stumbled and tripped, he got back up and he kept running. Now from the other angle, from somebody that was on a boat, what he did was go untie the rope and let the people off the boat. That's when the niggas came out. That's when so he let the niggas off the boat. You know what I'm saying? Because they was already on the boat taking their shirts off and shit.
Right.
So he knew
Okay,
what the
that's
vibes
okay.
was. He was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, y'all finna get it now.
Yeah,
Yeah. You thought it was some Negroes on this boat. These is niggas.
Right.
These is niggas. You know,
Those
and the first
Negroes.
three niggas in the front, big
Like, yeah,
burly
what up?
niggas with dreadlocks.
And when you seen them niggas skipping up to
I
the
said,
boat,
Doing these and shit. Like,
Listen,
yeah.
and they was it feel like
They're
they
my
was
cousins.
they was picking up energy off each other because the faster one to skip, the more the other skip. I said, oh, they feeding off each other right now. And the one nigga was like, fuck it, I hit him first. Bop. It just went from there. The old lady
love
said
that.
something, punched
crazy
the
part
old
about
lady.
it, none of them niggas probably even knew each other. Dog.
At
They were
all.
just gang.
I
At
love
all.
black
They were
people,
just
bro.
gang.
That's really how we. That's really
That's
how we
what
rock.
Yeah.
That's how we rock.
we rock.
That's a beautiful thing,
Especially
dog.
against white folks, we rocking like
That was a beautiful
We ain't
thing.
playing that.
We could beat the shit out of each other, but you can't beat the shit out of
us.
nobody.
They done had their time.
You know, motherfuckers, you can
Hundreds of years.
Aquaman.
That shit was crazy. It's Aquaman.
Aquaman.
That nigga was crazy.
Aquaman. That's funny.
That nigga was
Yeah,
what?
that's
That
crazy.
nigga came from Bikini Bottom. That little nigga was like, "Is that my nigga Earl? Oh shit, they
right.
jumping Earl." He's swimming with shoes on. You know how hard it is.
I
to
hear him
swim
come
with
up.
shoes on.
How mad you got to be to swim to a fight?
To a
Man.
fight. He like this boat ain't moving quick.
And
enough.
my thing is, like, how was he? Well, how wasn't he tired? Like, I would
He
have
was
been
16.
so
He
He
tired.
was
16.
16.
he got stamina. Yeah, he's 16. That young boy
He
was ready to
just
go.
got energy.
Yeah, as soon as they
Yeah.
start fighting, he started punching everybody. I seen him
Yeah.
on that one dude here. So when the dude was sitting on the ground, he was bing, bing, bing,
The
bing,
one
with like
guy,
a 20 piece.
the one white guy that jumped in the water, like, forget this.
Yeah, he tried to get it. It was two of them that did that. When them niggas started running up when they jumped in the water, like, fuck that, nigga. We off the abandoned ship. Nigga, I'm out of here. That shit was
Right.
absolutely
They turned
sick.
into the people on Amistad. Give us free.
I'm telling you.
and gave no fucks about it being alligator infested water and
Didn't
shit. That's
give
another thing
zero
about a
fuck.
man who swam across there. It's
Man,
like, damn,
man.
You wasn't thinking about the gators in that.
He wasn't thinking
motherfucker,
about
was you?
nothing.
I
He was
love
like, it's
that.
go time.
I love that.
That shit is crazy, man. Alabama
My
went up,
goodness.
and them motherfuckers need to be saluted for that.
They
Hey, you know, that's the thing
definitely
about
are.
niggas, man. Niggas, we that's a gift and a curse. You know, we come together on some bullshit. When,
No.
when it's some nigga shit, niggas come together, boy.
All the time. I love that for us. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was extremely happy.
But we
I
need to,
really
but we
was.
need to apply that and keep that same
That's what I'm
energy in
saying,
other
yeah.
areas, man. You know
All
what
the
I'm
way
saying?
around,
Yeah, we
yeah.
need to support each other when we know we need to
All the
support
way
it, not
around.
only when violence is concerned. and shit,
Facts,
you know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts.
Well, one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? Some of us still
Yeah.
angry. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
fuck these crackers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you. We still, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, fuck it, go all the way there. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
like, hey, look,
We
it
here
is what
now,
it is.
Jesus.
We already here, Lord. Come on now. You seen what they don't do that.
I was watching the video, and nigga said, "Look at this shit. Jesus ain't died for this shit. Look
He did. He did.
at this shit." Man, them niggas was on them white people like ants on a Cheeto. That shit was.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you. This is what is crazy to me. The white folks didn't even start backing down. In my
Yeah,
mind,
yeah.
I would have been like, you know what?
Yeah, nah, those
got
was,
me.
those
They was
those
like-
hillbillies.
Right? They was
Come
like,
on, it's
no,
go
fuck
time,
that.
motherfuckers.
Those was rednecks.
Yeah, they was ready. Them boys was ready. Yeah.
oh, speaking of redneck,
It's a good fight though.
the video you put up of the one older white gentleman who decided to call the man a boy and
Oh.
walked up.
Oh yeah.
He got what he
Yeah.
did. He got what
That
he
had
wanted.
to be in the same
What video was
vicinity,
that?
like that.
I
That
don't know if
convenience
it
store
wasn't
had
like
to
a
in
big
be.
city over
Alabama.
and shit.
It had
Yeah,
to be,
around the
yeah,
corner kinda
like,
shit.
Right, literally. Cause dude, he got what he wanted, and he was real tough. You know,
Yeah.
he reminded me. You ever see one of those slave movies where they were talking down to the black boy? Get off! You get that look. He was doing that to this man.
Yeah, he was antagonizing them.
And turned around. I mean, walking up.
was
Now you
antagonizing.
know the way we from. You don't walk up on me talking. You don't do this. Don't do that. Cause you know now, blah blah blah. He got that blah blah blah. And,
That was another video that
Yeah.
I hesitated on sharing only because it was an old. It's these old motherfuckers that's ballsy. You know, these young motherfuckers would be racist on the low. They gonna tell each other. They gonna talk to each other about it. Old motherfucker
I'll
gonna
cuss
tell you exactly
the
how you
old
feel.
woman out, old man out. I don't give a fuck. Respect is universal. It
Yeah.
ain't got no color. It should not have color, but however it do, it is what it is. But
That
I don't
shit
give a
was
fuck if
funny
it's
as
your
hell.
grandma, your great great grandma. If she disrespectful, she gets called a bitch.
Oh Lord.
I don't give a fuck. If she's disrespectful, she get called a bitch. I don't care.
Listen. See,
Why you disrespecting me? You don't know me. I'm not. Bitch, shut up. A bitch.
But you know what's crazy? Me dealing with older people who they go through their old people stuff like dementia and all. Those are they disrespectful.
They get nasty.
They get real
and that's why
nasty
they get
with
called that shit. 'Cause
And-
let me tell you something. I ain't about to be around here hurt because you called me that. No, bitch. Relax.
Some
why
some old
That's
people
why
they
you
get
couldn't
to the
remember to
point.
take your damn meds.
They get to the point where they feel
They
like
forgot.
you not tolerating their disrespect is disrespect.
That's how some of the people in my family is.
Like
They
you
too
just,
old
you
school.
Just, you just supposed to allow. You just supposed to allow them.
You just supposed to talk to me in your car. My
Yeah,
cousin talking about,
and
get
if
your
you-
ass on. First off, cuz just because you're about 55 does not mean you get to talk to my 30-year-old ass like that. Watch your mouth. Like, watch your motherfucking mouth. I do not play that, y'all.
Just because you are older and elders, like respect your elders, but damn, you're not respectable.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not giving
Yeah.
respect.
You
You're
know what?
disrespectful
Facts.
and bitter as hell, and I'm supposed to honor that. I'm supposed to put you on the pedestal and respect you.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I think it's a kind of way that you do that and just understanding who your elders are. Just like going back to like Harlem Nights. You know, people treated Della Reese character with a certain grade of respect, even though she was crazy as all get out. But the people who knew her knew She loved everybody.
I'm
She
about to
just
say,
had
and there was something about her that was respectable. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't just she's just that way. We just accept her and just
right.
you know
That's
what I'm
why I said you gotta know.
Yeah.
You gotta know your elders. So it's not just like they talking to me crazy.
and knowing them sometimes is knowing them well enough to know that they're not respectable.
right.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's
But
like-
I'm just saying it's not a flat line thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
kind of
no.
like you gotta know who it is. Just like Medea crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a fictional character, but we got some Medeas in our family. You know, some mofos you just be
Yeah.
like, okay, you're crazy ass. Here you
This-
go.
and while we on the subject, while we in the process of talking about asses getting whooped,
Oh Lord.
and we on that, you know, we on everybody else's ass right now, and our cousins. We
Right,
giving it
for
to
real.
old people. You know, we giving it to a white,
White
you know,
folks.
to whites.
I love getting it to white
You know,
folks.
who ass we on this week? I like this part of the show. I like this segment. We do this little segment here called "We on Your Ass." So every
on
week we
your
gonna give it to
ass.
somebody ass we on this week. Charlie, you go ahead, but start it off
you
because
want to start it off?
this Charlie segment
This
right
is
here.
my
You
segment,
gotta know this
y'all.
Charlie
This
shit.
is my segment. I'm not gonna lie. Look, like honestly, let me tell you who we on their ass for real.
Let's
Lizzo.
Go. Let's go.
We on Lizzo ass. We on Lizzo ass. One of the main reasons we on this bitch
You know
ass.
what? It's gonna take all four of us.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
a lot of
ass.
ass.
That's a lot of
That's
ass.
a lot of
And
ass.
she be applying a
Let
lot
me
of
tell
oil
you what.
too.
Let me tell
slippery
you
on
what.
that ass.
Slippery on that ass.
But let me tell you what she was doing. Why? Let me tell
Not
you.
eating no
Come
bananas
on,
out
tell
that
me.
ass.
She was fat shaming her dancers.
With her fat ass.
She was calling them bitches fat, making them eat a fucking raisin.
With her
That's
fat
Take it
ass.
out and dance.
She was
That's the
making
wor-
her eat bananas out of her vagina is what she was making them do.
No,
That too. That shit. That we not done being on this bitch ass.
With her fat ass.
Fuck, we on her ass. Like, look, we
And I ain't
ass boy.
disrespecting Chuck because you know I'm fluffy. You know what I'm saying? What up to the big girls? But Lizzo with your fat ass.
Special shout out to Terrence Crawford's wife. Speaking of chunky, because
Yes, she's beautiful.
Poor her,
You're beautiful. And we gonna get on the
Speaking of
asses
fat
of
ass.
people that's talking about her too. They next. Come on, let's say on Lizzo real quick because you know we need a few minutes because she's big.
Listen, that whole
she big
Lizzo
as hell.
situation blew my motherfucking mind. But I think that it's some. She got like a. I think
A
you know how
mental?
like yeah like how we did the subject last week how about the the dudes that the shit we went to how it could be a mental condition and I think the society has made it so acceptable
Gender
for her
dysphoria.
to be but society made her so acceptable in her skin that now maybe she's feeling like empowered enough to where she can bash other people because she thinks she on the other side of that line.
So now she thinks
She
she's
like
skinny.
the world fuck with me. They fuck with my fat, but your
Yeah,
fat.
but your fat. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like
so
that.
I think she mentally I think she a little throw it off in the head.
That's a,
you know,
that's a good point.
and she got money too. You know, money change
That's a
people.
good point.
You know, money bring the worst out.
Also,
of
But
people.
I'm so
we
confused.
still
This bitch
gonna
ain't
talk
really
about
had a
it.
hit since that one motherfucking song. So I'm like, who the fuck listens to this fat
Man.
bitch? Who listens? She
Man.
ain't had that hit, that one hit since that. And gonna turn me up. You don't know the
I don't
fucking
even-
song.
I know
Oh,
the song.
it's about damn
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
It's about damn time.
Huh.
Oh no, you talking about that first song? Her
Yeah.
first song.
Yeah, I know what
I
you
thought
mean.
you
That's
were
it.
talking
But I
about
can't
Damn
remember.
Time.
I'm excited.
That's it.
I'm
That's all I
excited.
got.
I'm excited to see the world get on her ass because for 3 long years,
People,
we
she
had to
had
endure.
people
We had to
all-
endure unwarranted nudes
Yeah.
of Lizzo every other fucking day, posting her big fat oily ass, eating sandwiches
Hey,
and
this
shit,
bitch, she
riding
gonna-
motorcycles, butt
This
ass
bitch made a
naked.
TikTok talking about some. You guys, it's my first time trying dipping Oreos into milk. Like, let me try. Bitch, first of all,
Bullshit.
let me tell you something.
Ain't no way a fat person.
What you gotta not do is lie. You don't have to do that.
'Cause
You
she
ain't gotta do that,
40%
baby.
Oreo.
We good. You a little chump.
and you ain't never had a
Stop
Twinkie
fucking lying.
either.
You ain't never had no motherfucking cookies and motherfucking milk, bitch. That's dairy fat.
Lizzo,
Bitch,
tell
that's
her.
sweet fat. That ain't even cornbread, collard greens, hog mark fat. That's chocolate and sweets fat. Like, stop playing with me.
But what happened in the dark always come to the light. But she was on some freaky deaky weird shit. They said they went to Amsterdam and she had them basically she was forcing them to touch the sex workers. So, out there they could prostitute and do shit like that. They got sex workers out there in Amsterdam. It's legal there.
Oh, I need to go
You know what I'm saying? So that's where the banana thing came from. They were saying that, they was putting a banana in.
they fell for the banana in the
Wait, what
Yeah,
happened?
they-
I didn't read. What's the specifics? What's the details?
They was like, putting a banana in one
Was
of the
it peeled?
girls. I don't know. They ain't get that. It probably would have broke off in there. It was peeled
That's
though.
why I was asking. Was it peeled?
It couldn't have been.
I swear on the
It had to
wall, the
still
banana
be
was
together.
peeled. Like
It don't sound safe either way.
I'm trying to understand.
that sound like that hurt a little bit.
And man, why would you allow this?
Which tip of the banana? I hope not the tip that come with the other ones and it's together like that.
It's
'cause
dangerous.
That hurt.
They was on
that
spooky
hurt.
time.
I want you to make sure that you're not sure. Like
No,
you
I'm not
tried
sure.
it.
Like that's some silly ass shit.
Don't do that.
It's
Look,
a lovers
look, I
laying
want-
around the corner from my crib. I ain't
Hey,
gotta do that.
that's right. Because you can
That
get
shit's
a.
scary. That shit's scary.
I love those. We need to have us. We gonna have a toy lady come one time for the one.
And it's
time.
crazy because Lizzo has a song called "Rumors."
Oh
right?
yeah,
Where
yeah.
she sounds like she's admitting to what happened. I
Oh,
don't know
it
if
just
this
came
song
out?
came out before or after all the allegations. Let me look and see something.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
yeah,
if she-
rumors. Well, with Cardi B came out a year ago, but there's a clip with her saying the rumors is true and some shit like. I'm trying to find the clip so I can just play that quick soundbite. But yeah, it's kind of if you'd applied, it didn't age well.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as
It
what's
didn't
going on
age
with her
well,
today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I wonder if this is all just a publicity stunt because it's almost so outlandish that it's unbelievable.
But
Like,
who would put
obviously it's
themselves
fat.
out there like that? Like yeah.
But see, in Hollywood, all publicity is no such thing as bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity.
Hollywood,
And
weird.
she's not buzzing right now. She ain't been buzzing in a while. So at least if she can get the eyes on her and she drops some music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
usually
we
how they
don't-
do
we
it
don't
anyway.
Like her.
And then the thing about it is, like, in a way,
The sexual
she's
assault thing
always,
is a lot,
since
though.
she's been out, kind
Yeah.
of capitalized off of negative publicity.
Yeah, every time. Every time she put that song out when the last situation when they had some shit come out and her name was, you know what I'm saying? So I could see maybe
Beyonce
'cause it's
took her name out herself.
It's almost unbelievable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, fat people, you know, we crack jokes on one another kind of shit, but to the point that where somebody gonna sue you for it, it's got to be severe. Like
Yeah.
you had to have this.
She made them bitches eat one almond. You know, with the unsalted ones.
First off,
roasted.
I'm not
Raw,
about
huh?
to eat
Give her raw almond.
Straight
off
one
the earth.
almond. You know what I'm saying?
Almonds good as hell.
I love almonds, but I ain't gonna eat just one. Is what I'm
You need
saying.
a couple, but I'm saying she
I
made them
need a
eat one
few.
almond, probably a little bit of water, because you don't want too much water weight while you dancing.
Man,
So like she made them eat one almond, and then you know what I'm saying, just
That
disrespectful
sounds
and calling
crazy.
them
I've
fat
been
bitches.
fainted.
man,
That
why-
don't matter as long as it's a part of the act.
that shit crazy.
You know how
That shit crazy.
when Ike made Tina still sing that one
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah, he-
Something on my mind.
I'm tired, Ike.
Baby, won't you please?
Nigga told her if you die, I kill you. You hear me, bitch? You die, I kill you.
I can't.
Honestly, this is so off topic. I was just telling my homegirl, like, hey, look, like, I don't know what's wrong with black people, but we don't take shit fucking serious.
Not at
It
all.
don't matter what it is. That movie was about trauma and
Yeah.
a woman getting her ass beat by her husband, domestic violence, which happens every single day. But yet, we're laughing.
Did you see the Mike and Ike version?
Damn. I didn't know they had no shit like that. They got a Mike and Ike
The
Tina-
Mike and Ike version.
You know the meme, the famous Ike meme, when Larry Fishburne is turning around looking at Tina with that look.
I love that look.
Yeah. So they turn Ike into Mike and call it Mike and Ike. I'm sorry. That was funny as hell to me.
Yeah, it gets
Oh,
it
man.
definitely gets real. It definitely gets fucking real with
Listen,
that one.
while we in the news on people's asses, I got some an excuse. Pause. That's not gonna sound right.
No homo.
Pause.
You got some asses you want to get on?
Pause.
Is that really a pause though? Because
Yeah, because
I mean,
the people ain't.
you're not gonna look at it like that.
This particular group of people, the women don't come off too attractive to me.
Oh, what's up?
Be completely honest with you. There was another story that hit the headlines. Jamie Foxx over the weekend, he posted a story in his Instagram post, and he basically said it was a meme.
These
He
motherfucking
said-
sensitive ass Jewish
He
people.
said, if they killed Jesus, what you think they would do to you? And for some fucking reason, the Jewish people took that as him being anti-Semitic. Which
And I
to
don't
me
understand.
blew
Why
my
are they
fucking
so
mind.
fucking sensitive,
Sensitive.
bro?
Fucking sensitive? Them niggas
Like
is,
they
We get called nigga every
They
motherfucking day.
rude. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I used that word, but I got real quick. They rule the world at this point. Stop being so sensitive. Shut up. We're nobody thinking about you. When he made the post, we're black. We use they all the time.
Or
We
maybe-
ain't talking about y'all.
You know how the old saying goes, if you throw a motherfucking rock in the crowd of dogs, the one that hit is the one that got hurt.
A hit dog gonna bark.
Maybe this is just their way of showing that they're guilty. You know what I'm saying? This is showing guilt about all the situation. So every time anybody says anything that suggests shit that they actually really had a party and they're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, we're offended by this.
You're
Yeah.
attacking us.
We're not even, we wasn't even, he wasn't even talking about that. He was
Right.
just,
They've been sensitive ever since Hitler. I ain't gonna hold you. I know this probably much, but I ain't been sensitive ever since Hitler. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Everybody, shut up. No, stop bitching. I'm like,
Hey, I know
The
that
same thing they tell us. Get over it.
get over the slavery.
Get over it.
Your people
We
probably
just-
extended from motherfucking slavery.
Hey,
What the fuck? A random fact though.
I know that nigga probably woke up over the
Random
weekend and
fact.
was like, "What the fuck? I wasn't even talking to y'all niggas. What did you talk?" Hitting him up like, "Hey
Yeah,
Jamie,
right,
hey
that's
Jamie, you
bullshit.
gotta apologize. You hurt a
Did
lot of feelings."
he apologized?
What? Yeah, you
He
apologized.
did apologize, and he explained
He
that I wasn't
apologized.
talking to y'all.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people came out.
This nigga just got out the hospital.
Didn't Jennifer Anderson say something and she was, I'm hurt? Like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
girl.
like, who-
Right, but she turned in a straight Karen. I used to like Jennifer.
I
but
know, you used to like Jennifer
Right,
and
but
shit.
you
I didn't even
don't
fucking
turn
know she
into a
was
Karen.
Jewish. Is she
Yeah, she
Jewish?
Jewish.
I don't care if you Jewish.
She is?
I don't care if you
She
ain't.
Jewish.
Don't turn into a Karen, because that was some.
If Adam Sandler ain't get fucking offended, no one else
Yeah.
should get fucking offended. Like, fuck it. I
He's
don't think
the
he gave a
most
fuck.
famous Jewish
He is
person.
the most famous Jewish person
I
I fucking know. And I don't think he gave a fuck. Otherwise, we would have heard by now. Like,
Right.
he probably like, yeah, anyway. Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get
They
it.
just make up stuff to put you realize every year they make something up to put themselves into the news, into something. Oh, we got offended by this person, and we're
Right,
offended
they
by.
got said something about
Shut up.
Kanye and shit. Like, man, he wasn't even. Shut up.
Don't nobody care about you for real
Yeah.
like that. Like
I feel like at the same time too, they try to use this whole oppression thing, like they oppress people or something. Like, y'all are the richest.
we don't
motherfuckers
even hit
on
y'all
the
when y'all
planet.
in the middle of the street on Greenfield when y'all walking across the street.
If
slow.
it was this motherfucking
Like-
much, if y'all was
I
that
thought they was
oppressed,
Amish people.
Is that
no, them Jewish
those
people in the Oak Park.
You so
Okay.
funny.
Those are Orthodox.
Orthodox Jews,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
But I'm just
I like
saying
their
they
hair.
get mad respect.
sideburns.
They
I like
get mad
their hair.
respect.
I
Shut
like-
up. Shut up.
Cute.
Yeah, but yeah, I think
Just
that,
inserting yourself in stuff now.
man, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I feel like that whole them playing the victim shit, I don't really care too much for it because they got too much money. If I had that much money, if I was like Jewish rich, I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody said about me. Them niggas is in the upper 2% of
That's
the world.
because we didn't come from much, so we know how to be humbled within ourselves. They come from shit, so they all
Yeah.
Oh, uppity.
Yeah.
uppity as fuck. Like, damn, nigga, people been talking about us since we was kids, and when nigga our grandparents and great parents got their ass whooped and shit over cotton. Shut up.
Talking about
I'm so done with white folks today. I really don't want to deal with it. Now I was reading up on Lake Lanier in Georgia and shit, and like
What happened?
motherfuckers dying in the lake. Apparently, like it's I can't really be specific on anything because I gotta do more research. But it's just like it's in Georgia. It's this big ass lake that's like down south in Georgia, but the lake originally. It was underneath the lake. It had flooded. It was a whole town. It was like once black people went to slaves
I remember
were free,
hearing about
once the
this.
slaves were free, they went to this town. All black people
And
went
they
to this
flooded
town.
it.
They worked and they flooded it.
This
and then
was
the white
on
dude- the
purpose.
white man had bought it all
How
off.
about Lake Lanier is not the only place like that though?
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's
Absolutely.
gone over. Like this
Absolutely.
has been happening for years. It still happens. It's been happening up to now. So when other groups of people, not saying that you shouldn't be upset about what happened to you, but don't diminish what happened to us because it continues to happen.
And we still never get our reparations on shit. That's why I
No.
don't move our white people. That's why I never
Reparations.
reparations.
Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why I don't move-
Activities.
That's why I don't move out the way when the when white people walk this way. I keep walking. I don't move my motherfucking shoulder. Bitch,
Oh, you want to fight?
you move.
That nigga Charlie out looking for some smoke.
Bitch,
She
you
say,
move.
"Fuck the reparations. I want to fight." Boy, if your ass is in Alabama, you be.
I would have been
She had to
bumping
call.
too, like,
She had to call in. We had to You have received a collect call. Charlie,
What up, motherfuckers?
patch me in on the air, man. Got some shit I want to say. She'd have been that nigga down there with that chair.
Right.
Not that old nigga.
I promise you, I ain't let my
That is-
people go out like that. No,
Yeah.
no.
For
We
real.
gotta stick together.
That shit would make it make sense. That's all.
Make it right. Make it make sense.
Make it make
like
sense.
make it make sense right now on the people who shaming our boy Terrence Crawford for having his woman that's been down with him, the
She
mother of
pretty
his
too.
kids,
She is really
by his
pretty.
side
fine.
still.
Yeah, she fine in my
So
That girl
make
thicker
it
than
make
a
sense.
Snicker.
Yeah, she is.
And he all
She's
little.
cute.
He be all
Yeah.
little and shit. He be like, pop, 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 pop. That's not. It's a little more thicker than that.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
But this is a woman that had his back before he had any of the stuff that he had. And as much as we always talk about in society, oh, black man come up and then he wanna
Like you
leave
damned
us
if you
up-
do and damned if
right,
you don't.
So
When it comes to black people,
fair.
Right.
No matter what we do, somebody gonna have something to say
Something
negative
to
about it.
say.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Eddie 11's girl that is his baby mama, and got another chick that's just a new little pretty chick. Oh, he ain't shit. And now, God forbid him got a white girl,
Right.
right? And then if he stay with the chick that he's been with all this time, he still get flat because she ain't the right size what everybody think he should be for.
that nigga say,
crazy.
Does the caption, the headline said, is it fair for a boxer to be with an overweight woman or something like? Bitch, she ain't boxing.
right, like
What the fuck she got to be in shape
the
for a
fuck
fight
she ain't
for?
been like,
The
nigga.
fuck?
When it's time for him to weigh in, she like that don't got shit to
Like,
do
yeah,
with me.
like
and
they
you
gonna
know
make her step on the
that.
scale
Like, yeah,
next.
she's a different type of punching bag. All
Right.
right? Yeah, she's a punching
The
bag,
fuck?
right?
And you know that. I'll be so mad.
Oh.
I don't have to diet when you diet. That ain't my stick. That's not my shit. I don't
That's
have
crazy.
To do that. That's
But-
because we live in a fucked up ass world and society.
Right.
and,
Yes,
like, this
people
shit just
weird.
ruins everything.
It's just
like
weird.
Yeah.
it's so
I
ruined.
was overwhelmed though. Honestly, I was super duper surprised because when I was going through the comments, the majority of the people that was talking down on her was women. Blew my
Because-
fucking
you
mind.
wanna know why?
Yes, women
You wanna
are
know why?
That shit
You
was
wanna know
crazy.
why?
Because women are
Cause-
fucking evil.
Not just that, you got these low self-esteem pick me chicks that
I
mad
hate the pick me
because he's with her. I'm surprised he with
Right.
her. Like why? Cause you mad? Cause your baby daddy left you.
Man,
Your baby daddy
something deep.
This
did
why they be
better.
mad. This why they be mad.
Something deep.
They be around that bitch cooking, cleaning, sucking dick, doing laundry
To a married man?
to a nigga that still ain't motherfucking marry him. That's why they be motherfucking
Or
mad.
married to
Sprinkle,
somebody
sprinkle,
else?
sprinkle, bitch. That's why they be mad. That's why you upset, bitch.
That's why you
Charlie
upset.
put off the band-aid, boy. She looking for a fight.
Look. They like I done went and got lipo 5 times.
You
And you with her?
I didn't got this BBL. This who this nigga with? Yeah,
And you
bitch.
fucking a bitch in some 6 rings.
Right.
I see so many people
I
talking
want
about
a
the
bitch
6
that
rings.
I want a bitch that eat out.
I done spent
I like
all
the
my
6
tax
rings.
money on this BBL and he got her.
I seen a bitch
Man.
that had a BBL and she was a CNA. I was so confused.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, why you got a regular job and you got this?
You know you got to get old with that booty one day.
Like, why you got this?
Them booties look nasty. This
Them
lady at the
bitches don't
grocery
be
store
looking
earlier.
good. I can tell. Like, I don't know. Like, that looked like a basement doctor. That bitch went overseas a little bit. I
Man.
can tell by the shape
I'm
and how
gonna
it's structured.
I'm gonna tell you though. Why young girls stop getting these BBLs? Stop going to
Especially
get
if
cut
you ain't
off.
got no kids yet. Don't get that shit.
Don't do
Like,
it.
what's the point?
Because you grow into your body. So if you don't,
So I'm gonna have hips when I have a baby.
you might. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you gonna have. You know what I'm saying?
Them BBLs. You know what's so crazy? A nigga made a point, and I couldn't do nothing but 100% agree. He was like, man, women go get surgery done, shit done to their bodies, obviously to attract man. I mean, some women
Now,
do
when
it to
you say
compete
that,
with other
some-
women. Some of them do it to compete with other women, but for the most part, it's to get attention.
All right.
What they don't understand is that as a man, you look at those women and you say, okay, I want to fuck her.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with her. Right? So you do all of that shit and a lot of people chasing Hollywood and
The
what they see on
fantasy and they-
trying to
yeah.
keep up with the next motherfucker.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of staying in their own lane, they following this facade because what they don't understand is that those people have to stay looking like that. They get paid to look like that.
Right,
Right.
for
Motherfucker,
sure.
you work at Ford. You going
don't
to
need to look like that,
motherfucker
baby.
Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. You
I
don't
be so
need a
confused.
BBL.
Like regular girls, like I ain't being funny. I'm regular shit. Like you don't need that shit. Like
Yeah.
if you
No.
a motherfucking Instagram influencer and you got over 25K followers or some shit.
Yeah.
Then with that point, you know what I'm saying, you're selling shit, you a brand ambassador shit, you might even work for Rihanna with the Savage Fenty shit. So with that being said, then you may want that, and that's fine. But if you just regular and you motherfucking working at Walgreens, bitch, why do you need this? Because what nigga is you trying to attract from this part of the city? I'm so confused.
I wouldn't even say to the chick that got all of them followers and works for Fenty and all of that bullshit. That's still not a reason for me personally. For a woman to need or want all of that bullshit on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I explained it to to one chick like this, like, you know the movie Fast and Furious, right? Mm-hmm. It's a movie about fast cars. Everybody flying around, goddamn doing stunts and shit, and it's a top selling movie, right? Everybody want to go to the movies and see this shit, right? But that don't mean we want to drive our own car like that,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You see how a person treat a rental versus their own shit.
You're so funny.
You see the difference.
See what I'm saying?
Niggas dog rentals.
You're so funny.
And that's exactly what a BBL is.
That's a good point, right?
It's a rental.
It look good for what we want to do with it.
Right.
Why is it that a lot of men that talk about this don't like it? So what the fuck happened?
It's not. It's never been attractive.
No, I like him to speak for
But
myself.
I'm saying,
right? I like ass, but I just don't like the fake ass, right? But that's like the lead press on, because it's more than the ass. It's the whole essence of the woman that I like and shit. It's more than just the ass.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
why
no,
I tell
for
chicks that they
sure.
need to beware of the dudes who be in the strip clubs and gawking over the fake asses, or even just a fan of the fake ass in general.
Yeah.
Because it's just the ass that they like. No matter who they put it on. Now, mind you, today they can put that fake ass on just about anybody.
Yeah.
So you see the wrong motherfucker walking up Woodward and shit from the back, and you like, oh my god, it's an ass. You ready to pull up? So it's just like you just
the
really
man.
want the
They
ass.
gonna turn around and be like,
You
what
just,
up?
You just really like the ass. Like,
What up, Corey?
Because in behind closed doors, at you know, what I'm saying certain hours and shit, motherfucker might go for that fake ass, no matter what it's plugged to and shit.
See me, I personally I always been like a titty guy anyway. So like the Terrence Crawford kind of chick, I'd be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? She was like 40% titty, like she was all titty, but
See,
I don't like.
I don't like whole woman right there.
That's all natural. That took 6 kids to build that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, she built 4 tons. That's a Silverado right there. Bro. I don't like. See, me
Dodge
personally,
Ram.
I don't like women that attract too much attention. I don't like them overly attention-seeking type of women.
Because
I like the
you
low-key pretty chick that might get 20, 30 likes on a motherfucking picture. It's not out this bitch doing the most. She butt-ass naked with her booty out. Every picture she got to turn to the side. Look at my ass. I hate a look at me ass bitch. Like, I don't like that.
And you know what? We don't have to do that as women.
But
Like,
they feel,
honestly,
but it's
we
more.
don't.
I feel like it's more women. It's a competing thing.
Yeah,
Like,
the competing
that's
with.
not
I
for
would
us.
say when
They-
it was like it's more of a women of a competition thing. Sometimes
It is.
it's not even necessarily about like the men, because we know
Yeah.
y'all will fuck a doorknob. No offense, but y'all will fuck a
Not me.
doorknob.
That doorknob got to have some big ass titties. on it.
Whatever she got,
If-
but
if-
y'all will
if-
fuck a
if-
doorknob.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. We mostly do it like, well, I can't speak. I don't speak for other women no more, and I don't allow other women to speak for me for no more. But I'ma say for
no
myself, no more. Fuck them hoes. Myself personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just really just depends. I really just sometimes do it like, no, nigga, I like to get complimented by other females, because to me it comes off as a little bit more genuine.
Yeah.
Men like see women
Right.
that's attractive.
'Cause I done
like,
seen-
oh, I'm gonna get on.
I
And
done
women
seen-
be like, oh my goodness, girl, you so pretty.
You
blah, blah, blah,
did
blah.
that.
You did that. It's
Right.
Sis, thank you.
Because
you
I
did
done
too.
seen
like that.
men compliment women on Facebook, social media, and I be looking at the picture like,
What is it?
the fuck?
Like what you?
What did
Yeah.
you?
But you know what though? It's somebody for
But,
everybody. Because to
right.
somebody that bitch look good. So, but then
Right.
sometimes you can tell when a nigga just milking it. Like, come
Right,
on,
that's
man, you
what
just
I'm
trying to
saying.
fuck.
That's
I
what
could
it
definitely
seemed
tell.
like.
Come on, like
milking a cow.
you be like, come on now, you overdoing it now. Like you
Like,
coming
she's
at this
not-
chick like she motherfucking
I
America's
see-
Next Top Model or something, nigga. Like
I know of a girl who, on her pictures, I done seen guys compliment her, and people who know her and seen her real were like, she ugly. And she is. She was ugly in the picture.
her no.
But I'm like, so is she known for
Yeah,
something in
I was
particular?
finna say something about her in the wind, boy. They like,
Right, it's
she
good.
can
They
suck
on her
a dick
ass.
like you ain't never got your dick. You ain't never had
Right,
barber
'cause-
polish your shit, nigga. You
Right.
ain't never got your shit cracked right, nigga. She over there, what, nigga? She look at your shit and buzzing nuts. I'm
I
telling
was
you.
like, y'all can't be serious right now.
Yeah, it's something else about Barbara, boy. Barbara freak. I
Right.
heard something about Barbara ass.
Right.
For real, that
Gotta
could
be.
potentially be what it
Because
is.
make that make sense.
Wow, but seriously though, speaking why I don't allow for other women to speak for me, because like a woman, like no disrespect, like Summer Walker can speak for me. I'm sorry, like it's just no way that I'm about to take a how old is Lil Meech?
I don't know.
Lil Meech about 22, 23 years old.
ain't
Ain't
that
no
young.
motherfucking. That nigga is fairly.
He
He's
closer
fairly
to
young.
30. Yeah, he closer to 30 though.
He
up
like
there.
look
Yeah.
him up. That nigga, he's
Yeah.
not that old.
Yeah. Look, nigga, he was
He ain't
alive when
22.
Meech was free.
Like,
nigga, Meech
he's-
been in jail for 20-something years.
He's only about like he's probably a good 23, 24 if that.
Hell
He's,
no. He was like 5'6" when Meech went in. Meech been in jail
He
about
at least
20 years.
27.
He elite, yeah, Meech,
Yeah,
because he
he
was a
got
little
it.
nigga when Meech was free.
Fuck
Meech
that.
was
Like
out.
I said, anyway, he's still young as fuck. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm about to sit up there and cuff or take a young man seriously enough for me to think that he not gonna cheat. This nigga just been on TV and all that type of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So it's just like a bitch like Summer Walker can't speak for me because she I just broke
Yeah.
up with him. She broke up with London on the track. Got a nigga name tatted on her face. That nigga name is fucking Larry. But like she
That
got
nigga
3.
named Larry?
The nigga's name is Larry. She got 3 motherfucking kids, bro. Like you doing too much. She just bouncing
Did she?
around at this point. Yes, she
I thought
does.
she only had the one.
No, she got 3. She just
she been
bouncing
working.
around a little bit at
She
this
been in
point.
the booth.
That's why she can't
She
speak
been in
for
the
me.
lab, nigga. I thought she had one. The one that
No, she got 3 kids.
Damn.
That's why Shorty
Summer
cannot
out
speak
here.
for me. She got
See?
twins. She got
But-
one by London on the track, and then the other nigga Larry, she has twins
Nah,
by.
see,
and
what-
after Larry, she had wound up getting with Meech.
a young lady like that got to practice on her pussy management skills. She
I don't
got
know,
poor
but
pussy management.
She does, and she makes really good music when she heartbroken.
Yeah.
But did you hear the lie that Meech said? Did y'all hear?
like,
Did y'all watch
what?
the
Taking
video?
groceries in with my homie.
He was taking the.
He said, "What? I can't help my cousin take the groceries." in?"
Then they
Where's
had a
y'all
whole
talking
bottle
about?
and a bottle of goose.
Yeah.
Somebody caught this man across the hall at an apartment on a ring light with a bottle of fucking Grey Goose. And then he got nervous. Like, I was helping my cousin taking the groceries.
Uh-huh.
Nigga, you was fucking.
That's
Just
it.
say that.
They said that was
she
his first
already
time.
dumped. Y'all already broke up. What the fuck is you lying for?
That was his first time in Dallas, boy. I went to Texas one time, boy. Woo! Everything bigger in Texas. I ain't gonna
Everything
lie
is
to
bigger
you.
in Texas. I'm not
And
gonna
then
lie.
he probably not a fan of them hips Summer Walker went and got too. I used to think she was one of the, like, she was gorgeous to me, like amazingly gorgeous. You know, she didn't need much. Like, she was
She
a pretty
didn't. She
girl.
was, yeah.
She went and got them. They called them Apple AirPods. She went and got them little AirPod hips. And she looked like her shit it stick out on the side, look weird. Like, she
Yeah.
did some surgery.
Like,
you
when
know?
Why? Stop doing that.
She did
So
that
when
shit.
when she
She
first
did that shit.
when she first came out, she was a skinny itty bitty thing.
Yeah.
Then she got one surgery. She got her ass done, but she had like a natural. They call it like a natural BBL.
Yeah.
But she had just got her ass done. The ass looked nice. It fit her frame. It wasn't. It was like a perfect ass.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. If I could buy one, I would get that one, doctor. I want this.
I
one.
give it to Summer Walker.
I'll give me the Summer Walker, the pre one. But all of a sudden, I don't know what the fuck happened. She just.
Yeah,
she
she
just got
got a
insecure
Summer
about
Walker
that
butt
shit.
with
But
black
you-
She
China
ain't got her
hips.
nose done and shit and all.
But you know what? That's why that Holly weird stuff. I can't buy into that because why are we doing that? And then you trying to compete with other weirdos.
But you got to think about it. They got the whole. See, some of us just got to deal with criticism amongst our peers. They got to deal with that shit from the entire world. And they human just like us, so I'm pretty sure they in the comments and some of that shit. And they ain't gonna respond to it, but motherfuckers be in the comments stinging their ass. They see that shit.
I ain't
you know
gonna
what I'm
lie,
saying? And
for
over
real.
time, it probably worry
That is true.
and
I
get to
will.
them. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say
She
that.
But you know what?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go get some hips on these niggas.
Right.
But you know what? But
I wasn't a good buy.
I still wouldn't do it because just like now, she went and got the hits,
Yeah.
and we still talking about her. So I mean,
Damn if you do, damn
damn
if you
if you
don't.
don't. I mean,
Hey.
so be you.
That's the best way to be. If you're gonna go down in the blaze
Yeah,
of
I'm
glory.
sure that does suck. I remember one time I had this TikTok video go viral. It was on my TikTok, and then I seen that bitch on Instagram, and motherfuckers kept sending it to me like, "This you?" I'm like, "Oh shit, not look at me." I'm all posting on some little Instagram page and shit. Motherfuckers in the comments tearing my ass up.
Eating your ass. Eat your ass.
Eating
boy.
my ass up. I
Cause
get
that's what people do. And
Hey, I
guess what?
responded back and was like, "Hey, bitch, I ain't no motherfucking celebrity. I live in Detroit. So what's up? What you trying to do? The fuck? If you want to pop shit online, I'm about with everything I say. I'm fucking about. Like, what's up? What's to you?
Let's go,
Like-
champ. What's to you?
Like, what's to you, bro? I'm not no fucking celebrity. I ain't no Instagram influencer, bitch. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Been looking for a fight for a while. Nigga said, what's to you?
Cause you know when we first met Charlie, you know what I'm saying, she was a little smaller, you know what I'm saying, she
Yeah.
done beefed up a little bit, so now she's like, I could take me a couple of 2-3 people now.
I could
You know what I'm saying?
definitely put a bitch in a headlock and hit the other one. Like, bitch, stop playing with me.
She chose violence.
She chose violence every
She was
day.
like,
She wakes
nigga,
up.
what? I did that shit the other day. I had commented on the post on one of this young lady name. I forget the name of the podcast, but she made a post and she was talking about Boosie and his daughter. And I felt it was just absolute ignorance because she was like, the reason why she talked to him like that is because he talked to her like that. And in my mind, I'm like, what? She was on the internet calling her daddy all kind of bitch ass niggas and hoe ass niggas and bitches and this and that. I'm like, you think he talked to his daughter like that? And why? And she had a big following, and she had so many people just in agreement with her.
Like,
and I'm
oh,
like, why
look
would
at
you
his
put out some
wife.
bullshit like that without no proof of
Well,
that?
not,
Right.
yeah.
You don't
I
never see that
hate
nigga do nothing but take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So I
all we
commented,
see.
and then all the little minions under there, and then I squared up with all of them niggas. Boy, I was on it took me maybe like 2 days, like a 2-day process.
Wow, you had
Boy,
time.
I
though,
made
baby.
sure I responded to every
You
single
feel me?
fucking comment.
Because you ain't know what, a motherfucking celebrity,
Hey, I was
bitch.
squaring up. I got this one bitch, she had an eye, right? She only had one eye. So I'm like, you should have stayed in your fucking place. Because it gets to the point to where, okay, I can't get my point across. Now I'm finna hurt your feelings.
Now I'm about to talk about you because
Now I'm on your
obviously like you
profile,
missed what
bitch.
the fuck I said, and I don't like that for you.
I was 10 her ass up, boy. Everything, anytime, you know, obviously I'm replacing the word I with I as an eyeball. She talking about, so I'm tearing her ass up. She like, you should, does it make you feel like a man that you're talking about my disability? I said, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I wasn't looking for you, bitch. You came commenting on my shit, bitch. You should have shut the fuck up. I said, if I had an eye like you, I wouldn't say shit. You would think I didn't have an eye and a mouth. I wouldn't say nothing to nobody.
My goodness.
I ain't finna be sitting here arguing with nobody on the internet. You fuck that. And she was an older lady. Tell me why you too fucking old to even be on the internet. Yeah. You ain't got no motherfucking kids to raise. You too fucking old.
I don't understand.
I don't understand this shit. You know what I'm saying?
done.
But you got to scrap with the internet, man. You can't back down to the internet.
I done.
I fight fire with fire on the internet. I love the internet. There's an abundance of ignorance.
It
I
is an
entertain
abundance of
all of that shit, boy. I'm ready for ding, ding, ding. I'm ready for a 12-round fight. Come on. I'll square with the best of them, too. It's going to get to the point where them comments going to start slowing down. You like, yeah, you running out of gas, huh?
Right.
Now, I just got my second win. And that bitch beating on your ass like Earl Spitz. Boy, you get that Earl Spitz, nigga. Put some lumps on your shit.
Damn.
I'm telling you, you got to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, would you, if you were with a woman that you claim you loved or whatever,
If I was with a woman, I love her.
right? I was actually posing the question to Trouble, but and
I'll marry her.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I'm
was
done.
gonna
Okay.
marry her? Amen. No, but if you was with a woman that you claim you
Charlie
love,
Simp.
right? And she had picked up weight. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe she was already big. I don't know. But would you bet her
What kind of
to lose weight in order to marry her?
No. Hell no.
How much? Well, first off,
Hell
y'all
no.
talking
We need to
about
play
some
guess what
How
race it
much
is.
fucking weight? Like they trying to be modest about to keep it a buck. How much? Okay, so she was already big or something.
I don't know if she had picked up weight or what, but apparently, in order for her to get married to her fiance, he said, in order for us to get married, it's marriage or weight loss. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lose weight in order for me to marry you.
But if she was fat to where she was unhealthy, I don't really think that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
It depends. I don't think that's.
So I think
it's a
it
problem.
depends on how it was expressed, because it came across as it was like, you too fat for me to marry. If you lose weight, I'll marry you. That's how it came across. But if you just like, okay, I know you want this dream wedding and you can't even get into your dream dress. Get into your dream dress, I give you the dream wedding. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna have a regular smuggler wedding. I don't know, but you know, I could get with that. But just, I would have lost the weight, and when she lost weight and she looked damn good. But I would have lost the weight because I'm petty, and I wouldn't have married that nigga.
This is two
That's
things.
petty.
I wouldn't have married that nigga.
Two things on the subject. I think that it's weird that. So I'm trying to view it from other perspectives, because would I personally say that? Absolutely not. So I'm disclaimer that. But in the way, you got to look at it like this: a lot of women, before they decide to go into marriage, they have their set standards. I want to make sure, listen, I'm financially secure. I want to make sure we got this, we got this, we got this. They set out what they need from you, you know, before they take your hand in marriage. Exactly. They what they need. And if all he's asking in return is, well, I need you to stay fit and attractive, because after you're gonna be the one woman I'm with the rest of my life, and you don't expect me to
I need you to stay
be out
fit
here
attractive.
cheating and doing my thing, moving how I move. I need you to stay in shape, be attractive for
I
me.
love that. I
You'll
don't
hold
think
my
it's a bad
attention. So
thing.
I wouldn't think that, you know, like I said, depending on how you say it, if you come across in that way, you know, if he just like, well, you just big as hell, I can't be with no fat woman. Like if he said wrong,
I can't be with no fat bitch.
yeah, like I can't
So
be with no fatty.
lose it and then
Like,
we'll see. Now
I ain't
that's fucked
Terrence
up.
Crawford, bitch. Like I need you to get in and do some sit-ups with me. I'm working out every day, bitch. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? But and that's
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how it came across, but that's,
Yeah.
you know, the internet kind of posed the question.
internet will
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
pose
It
a
was
question
just
like
like, it was just like, dang, she went viral because she had to lose weight in order to marry
Yeah.
her man.
Nah.
And I'm like, if it was for health reasons, like if he's saying, look, in order to get into your dream dress, to have your dream wet, and you need to
nah,
lose
he
weight.
don't give a fuck
You know
about
what
I
I'm
that
think it's
dress.
the fact, like, it could be the fact that, like, it could be not, it's so many ways that you could look at it, and it's also, like, unfortunately, like, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, right?
Right.
So, like, at the end of the day, like, what if it was something to where at one point she was small as fuck?
That's what I'm
Then,
saying.
like, maybe she got depressed and just gained weight, and he, like, I know
Yeah.
you for a while.
Yeah.
I know you want all this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know you not happy with where you at. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, how about this?
right.
Yeah.
And so he like, hey, look, and then it happened. So maybe it could have went like that.
I hope it went like that.
Especially
And I-
since she lost the weight. Did they still get married?
From what I know, yeah.
Yeah, like it really could have been a whole.
But they had
little
pictures
shoot.
of the wedding and everything. So
Yeah,
yeah, they got married.
it could have been a whole little thing to where like.
And she looked darn gone good. She looked
Yeah,
Like he
I-
probably see that level of potential. Like, hey, look, you my baby. Like, hey, I love you. Know I want to be with you no matter what. But
And
I
then
also
I
know
love-
you want to lose weight.
again, because I'm gonna tell you on the flip side of that. On one side, I was like, it depends on how you pose. Like Trouble said, it depends on how you pose the question. Cause I've been and lost that weight and lost you too, like deuces. But on the flip side, I can understand that because this is your big day. So what he don't want to hear, I'm sure, every day of the rest of his life. Man, look at me in these wedding pictures. I look like a fat slob. I can't believe you married
you
this
were.
man. And shut up. You wanted to be a fat slob because you didn't even lose weight to get
I
to
think
your
it's-
dress. I mean, not like that. No offense for people who can't lose weight or whatever. But you know, I'm just saying.
I think this is another
And the
point
fact
I was
that
gonna
she
bring. When women break up with you, the
Mm-hmm.
first thing they do is go lose weight anyway.
I'm not gonna hold you up.
That's the first thing.
'Cause
And niggas do it too, though.
I'm headed
when you
straight
break
to
up with a
the
chick,
gym.
first thing they go do or straight to the gym.
I'm going straight
Straight
to
to
the
the
gym,
gym.
and I'm going straight.
So, but
to
it's
my self-help
it's
book.
like subconsciously you know that you not in your best attractive form.
Right.
Because as soon as you got to go back on the market, first thing you do is carry your fat ass to the gym and try to build your shit up. So if you can feel like that about yourself after a relationship, why not take them same steps and apply that same effort?
'Cause
You know,
people get
while you're in a
complacent.
relationship and give it to a motherfucker for real.
Right.
Because and then because you be the first one to yell, niggas ain't shit. Right? Niggas ain't shit because he done went and fucked hunger up the street and she in a little bit better of a shape and whatever the case may be. But you're not taking care
You're
of
not
yourself,
putting in
self-love.
that
and
effort.
Yeah, you got to. You got to apply
And
that
then
effort.
you gotta know when your spouse or your mate is depressed or going through something, and instead of beating down on them, speak life into them. And, you know, and that
Exactly.
goes both
Yep.
ways because you know what I'm saying. We always talk about, you know, women got to speak life into men, men got to speak life into women. You really got to know your spouse,
Yeah, you gotta know your people,
and
for
understand when they're off.
yeah.
like
and-
something
Yeah.
ain't right. Yeah.
And y'all got to keep that same energy because women, I hear this all the time from women. They say once niggas get in relationships, they forget, they stop doing the things that they was doing in the beginning to get there in the first place.
Women do too.
They run
Women
out
do
of
that
gas and they stop doing those things, and y'all stop
Every-
doing them too. Shit,
every-
when
I
I
was
first,
women do too, yeah.
when I first started kicking it with your ass, you was 125 pounds. Now you up here too.
It's human. It's a human nature and human
Yeah.
instinct. Once you get comfortable,
Yeah.
once we get comfortable, and I don't care what it is, it can
Everybody
be
does
driving.
it. Everybody
It's
does it.
not
I ain't
even
gonna
just
hold you
even relationship. In driving, you don't do the same things you did when you first started driving. You ain't. A lot of people don't ride with their seatbelt.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
All types of
Like,
stuff.
this is a quote I live by, and maybe this is why sometimes I act the way I act, or I do what the fuck I do, and it's weird because it's from Love and Basketball,
Oh Lord.
and she said it's always a freshman trying to take your spot.
Yeah.
So like with that mentality I have, like I feel like I always gotta stay ready, and in order to, I'm always gotta stay ready to get ready. You feel me? So it's just like I don't want to get complacent in a relationship just due to the fact that because it's always a freshman trying to take my spot, and vice versa.
Facts.
Even vice versa. Like
Facts.
for men too, like hey, the moment that you slip and fall, boo, like I promise you, it's 6 other niggas that's willing to do this. If you stop eating ass, it's 8 niggas that's want to eat my ass in my DM.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
men that like to eat that.
It's a lot of men that like to eat ass. That's why I
don't
said
know
it.
why, but
A lot,
yeah.
of, lot of booty on it, bro.
Yeah, a lot of booty bandits.
Yeah. that's-
Yes, but the
nose.
point is, like, even vice versa, like, hey, look, like, bitch, you was cooking at one point, you ain't cooking no more. Damn, bitch, you just stopped. No, that was cute at first. Now you
Yeah.
ain't doing it no more. I'm used
No,
to it now.
only,
Hey, you know what?
Go ahead.
What's his name? What's Buddy name that passed away? The old head with the glasses.
Kevin.
Kevin Samuels.
I miss him.
I missed the fuck out of him. His content used to be so good. I just feel like laugh, shits and giggles, but he was really speaking
He
the
was
gospel in a
actually
lot of
right.
situations. I would
He
notice
was
that
talking his shit.
from the few videos that I did see, the minute he would upset a motherfucker was when he bring up their weight. Mm-hmm. And he used to
Yup.
say, "Man, want a woman to be fit, friendly, submissive," and some other shit he said. But that is a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? And for some, some people, like you said, they get comfortable around each other. And they, as a guy, you're going to always be, baby, you look good to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that on you. I look big in this. Nah, you look good. Like, you with me.
Shit,
You my
nigga,
girl.
I'm
I want you to
straight.
feel good.
I'm about to lose 10 pounds. Fuck you
But you
talking about?
got, you got to be able to take self accountability. Shit, you got to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I got to put in some work. Versus
Right.
asking somebody.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
Do I look
You
fat
have
in
to
this?
speak
You know
right.
you look fat in that.
Right, you have to.
What-
You gotta hold yourself, like you said, hold yourself accountable. Like, damn, I know I put on
all
this
he
shit.
did, all he really did was, I was about to say, hold people accountable for wanting the type of person that they was, right?
Yeah.
Or not wanting something
Yeah.
more than what they was. Like, does the person, all of the standards that you have for this person that you want, does that person want you?
Yeah.
Right.
Was all he said.
Right.
Was all he was making the emphasis on. You know what I mean? A lot of people just didn't like to accept the fact that, hey, maybe that's the reason why I don't have that person is because I'm not what that person
Yeah.
wants.
Right.
And
You
one
wanna
of
be
the
a
and one of the
reflection
reasons
of that
why maybe because of your weight, your age, right? How many kids you have, and then being honest. This is the part where women say, "Well, yeah, we want your men to be honest," but then they can't handle the honesty
Yeah.
that's given to them.
Yeah.
Right. If this is really the truth, you can't get mad at people because this is really how some men feel. And if they are, I don't want to say chauvinist. That's the wrong word for that. But if they're wrong for whatever reason, then why are we forced to uphold all of the standards, the unrealistic standards? I'll say that too, that women place on men. Like men aren't allowed to have any kind of standards for what we want in women, like nothing, or we ain't even allowed to have.
You
an
can't
opinion.
talk back about nothing.
You can't have an opinion on anything.
Instantly, you're a sassy nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga.
Let alone you have any kind of
The
standards
only,
on what you
the
want.
only thing,
Man,
the
you
only
can't
thing
say
I don't like
shit to a chick.
Only thing I haven't heard this in a while, but the only thing I don't like when it comes to men and they standards, if a nigga was to sit up here and if I hear a nigga say this, I'm instantly mad. Oh, I like a light skin. Or I like a dark skin. You don't have to say that. Like, that's irritating to me. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing. Other than that, like, I feel like men should have their standards and women should have their
when
standards.
people say that should just let you know that these is not motherfuckers for you. They mind ain't.
They
where
mind
need
ain't
to
even
be.
there.
Yeah.
You weird.
Like,
Like, you
that's
all,
all-
like, you're a
yeah.
weirdo.
Yeah.
I just always thought people who had very specific
Preferences.
preferences were weird.
Like, he
to
gotta
me.
be, like, he gotta
like
be 6'8".
he gotta be 6 foot tall.
I would
He
love
gotta,
for him to be
He
that
gotta
tall.
be 150 pounds. Like, that's weird to me. So if you meet a dude that he's dope, he's a great guy, but because he's 2 inches shorter,
Right.
then
That's
what?
all. Listen, and then I
what
always
the-
said like this. Well, what kind of women do you like? I'm like, I can't even answer that question because I may say that I like pork chops, macaroni, and broccoli, but when fucking roast and mashed potatoes walk up the street, I got a goddamn decision to make and shit.
Yeah. Facts.
No, for sure.
So,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna put my woman in a box, you know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or myself rather you
In
know
a
what I'm
box.
saying? In a box as far as what I'm like. You know what I'm saying?
I
Blocks
like-
Yeah, I don't
all
even answer that
blessings.
question. Like,
Look.
you know what I like, I ain't
I
gonna
like
hold
what
you up.
I like, and when it come to men,
And
I
you,
like.
you don't
men.
know if I like you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you could tell.
Period.
When
I
people
like
talk
men.
like that.
I'm
You
gonna
could
put
tell
it out
they.
loud.
You could tell they speaking from their own personal experiences. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like, cause like I see people do this shit a lot. They'll have a bad experience with one person and generalize it about everybody.
Oh, like I do with
you dealt
Aries?
with one fuck
I was about
nigga.
to say like I do it towards men. I fucking hate them
because
bitches.
you had one bad experience. Now
I
you
had
feel like
two.
all of them niggas is like
I
that.
feel-
I
had
know.
two.
I
That's a lot.
attract Aries men. I do. So I've dated a few Aries men, and I just.
But see, that
I
could
can't
come
do
across.
it.
That could come across the same to a motherfucker the same way how that light skin, dark skin shit strike
Yeah.
you. Motherfucker
That's
could be like you disqualify me because when I was born.
Yes, I am.
Like, I
honestly.
picked it or something, nigga. I'm a good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna ask the motherfucker, are you healed?
I want you. Look,
I've never,
I want you.
I've
Did
never
you
met a
find
healed
Jesus?
black person in my life.
Look,
don't
I
think
want
they
you to
exist.
stay Aries, and I want you to stay a good guy for that girl, not for me. I don't want you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I get it, 100%. You know, people have their preferences. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but when you have so many very specific preferences, I mean, you have one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want a nigga to smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's one preference.
That's something.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
no,
But
that's
what,
understandable.
cigarettes?
That's
Yeah.
Hell
understandable.
no, boy. You
But what I'm
no
saying is you can
have.
have certain preferences, but when all your preferences, when it's like very specific, if they, it's just weird to me.
Cause
I
I
be
want,
like, what?
so I can't want a beard.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. You
You gotta have a mustache
gotta have a
and
beard.
a goatee.
And, right.
If he only have a mustache, like what?
Can't even do it.
Somebody got to be a package.
Right.
It's a package.
And it can't be packaged. I'm just playing. Y'all.
That
Oh
shit
my
crazy.
goodness! Hey, yo, the show was pretty good so far. I mean, we dug deep in a couple of things. Some places we didn't even tend to go.
Yeah.
You know, but
As usual. As usual.
Niggas be out this. You ever seen the Floyd Mayweather interview? This nigga started talking about the left shoe and end up talking about the North Pole. You like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? It get to the point where the nigga stop even asking them questions. He just sit there listening to him talk.
well, we
that
must,
nigga all over the place. That's how,
we must
that's
be
how
the,
fuck
we must be his cousins.
Floyd Mayweather. This bitch bobbing and weaving.
Well, we gonna see y'all next week, y'all. We gonna be on some more shenanigans next week.
For sure. We gonna be in Everybody Mix.
7 Mile Radio. See you later,
In the mix,
motherfuckers.
baby.
Bye, y'all.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.